Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to talk a little bit about heart intelligence and specifically heart-brain coherence. And this is the science of higher consciousness. So most people believe the mind is the master, that thinking harder, trying harder, stressing harder is the path to clarity and, more importantly, success. But what if the real power doesn't come from the mind alone, but rather from coherence between your mind and your heart? What if the heart isn't just a symbol of emotion, but rather an intelligent center, a creative center, the creative center, with its own brain, memory, and electromagnetic field, capable of influencing your physiology, your intuition, and the way you interact with the world? This is the science and the spirituality of heart-brain coherence. Welcome back to Conscious Creator, everybody. My name is Robert Christopher. Thank you all for this moment in time. Interesting topic today. Today we're going to explore another profound concept in human transformation and higher consciousness, heart-brain coherence. So what is heart-brain coherence? Excuse me. Well, heart-brain coherence is a state of alignment where your heart and your brain move into a synchronized rhythm. They're working together, not in opposition. Heart-brain coherence is when your heart's electromagnetic field becomes stable. Your brain waves now shift into harmony. Your nervous system calms down and recalibrates. Stress chemistry drops. Your creativity and intuition rises, and your entire energy field becomes more coherent. In simple terms, your heart and mind stop fighting each other and begin communicating clearly and intelligently. This state can be measured and induced intentionally through breath, presence, and emotional awareness. So now let's look at the science behind all of this. So let's get grounded in the research. Number one, the heart has its own brain. So researchers at the HeartMath Institute discovered that the heart contains roughly 40,000 neurons functioning like a mini brain. And this heart brain, well, it remembers, it learns, it senses, it sends information, it also makes decisions independently of the brain, and it also communicates bidirectionally with the brain. So you can see the heart is not just a pump. It is an intelligent center of awareness. The heart, number two, the heart sends more signals to the brain. So here's the surprising part. The heart sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. This means that your thoughts are heavily influenced by the emotional rhythm of your heart. When your heart is chaotic, living in fear, stress, lack, anger, now your brain becomes chaotic. Makes sense. When your heart is coherent, on the other hand, radiating love, gratitude, and compassion, your brain now becomes coherent. Number three, the electromagnetic field of the heart. So the heart creates the strongest electromagnetic field in the human body. This electromagnetic field is 100 times stronger electrically and 5,000 times stronger magnetically than the brain's field. This field extends several feet beyond the body and interacts with your environment around you, other people's fields, your own energy centers within you, and the quantum field around you. This is science. This is not metaphor. So your heart broadcasts your state into the world around you. So the coherent state and what it does. Let's talk about it. So when you enter heart-brain coherence, your body now shifts from survival into harmony. And physically, the effects are now cortisol drops, immune system boosts, blood pressure stabilizes, digestion improves, sleep deepens, brain clarity increases, and from an emotional standpoint, now anxiety dissolves, fear softens, emotional reactivity decreases, patience rises, and empathy increases. And from a mental perspective, now with heart brain coherence, creativity expands, focus sharpens, decision making improves, intuition now becomes more accurate. So, energetically and spiritually, with heart brain coherence, now your field becomes coherent. You enter a flow state. Now, synchronicities increase and you feel connected, guided, and aligned. This is not just a state of calm, it is a state of higher intelligence. So, let's look at coherence and higher states of consciousness and the spiritual connection. So, this is where science meets spirituality. Many spiritual traditions teach think with your heart. You've heard this, right? Lead with your heart or follow your heart. The heart knows the truth. But now science is finally catching up. So when your heart and brain synchronize, you enter a frequency that is now more intuitive, more compassionate, more connected, more aligned with your higher self, more open to guidance, more receptive to non-physical information, and it's just more expansiveness. So from a 3D versus a 5D consciousness perspective, so in 3D, the mind dominates, right? Logic, survival, control. In 5D consciousness, the heart leads. That's unity, intuition, synchronicity, and flow. Heart-brain coherence is the bridge between these two states. It moves you from fear into trust, from chaos into clarity, from separation into connection, and from thinking into knowing. It's not just a spiritual shift, it is a frequency shift. So let's look at how heart-brain coherence works, okay, practically. So here's how you achieve this state of heart-brain coherence. So step one, shift your breathing. Breathing's super important here. Place your attention in your heart. Wherever you put your attention is where your energy and awareness goes. Slow your breathing down to 5 to 6 seconds in, maybe 5 to 6 seconds out. So this alone begins to calm the nervous system and align the rhythms of the heart. Step two, create and radiate an elevated emotion, such as gratitude, that's a big one, appreciation, love, peace, or compassion. These emotions stabilize the heart's electromagnetic field and bring it into coherence. Step three, stay in that state. Hold that feeling as long as you can. Hold it for 30 seconds. Hold it for 60 seconds. Then 2 minutes. Hold it as long as you can. The longer that you hold that, this is important, the more that your brain can synchronize with that heart now. This is not positive thinking, but rather this is biological alignment. So be the alchemist. Try it. Be the experiment. So why does this matter for creators? So people like me, as conscious creators, your energy is your blueprint for reality, right? You don't manifest from thought alone. You manifest from coherent, elevated emotions paired with clear intention. Elevated emotion, clear intention. Heart-brain coherence gives you a powerful emotional frequency. It gives you a coherent electromagnetic field, a regulated nervous system, a clear mind, a connected spirit, and an elevated vibration that matches your desired reality. So most people try to manifest from stress, fear, lack. It'll never work. But creation requires coherence. Your heart is the transmitter, think of it that way, and your mind is the receiver. So your energy is the message. Put those all together, right? Heart-brain coherence is the alignment of all three of those. So I think that's all valuable information. Thought I'd bring that up today. Heart-brain coherence is not just a spiritual metaphor, if you will. It is not wishful thinking, and it is not imagination, but rather it is measurable, trainable, biological state that opens the door to higher consciousness and aligned creation. When your heart and brain synchronize, you stop living from survival and start living from truth, authenticity. Your intuition becomes clearer. Your energy becomes magnetic. You feel connected to life, to purpose, and to yourself, your authentic self. And even better, to something even more greater. This is not just calming the mind, this is awakening the soul. So, thank you guys for watching Conscious Creator. I'm very grateful for all of you and for these moments that I spend with you guys. It's very powerful for me too. So, if this information resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody, I don't know, ready to rise into coherence, or don't, I guess. But anyway, stay conscious, stay courageous, keep creating, and be weird. Oh, and follow the rabbit.